Carol Baskin, Cuter husband whacked her. Can't convince me that that didn't happen. Do 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 do. Yo, welcome to the stream. This is not Volta. This is WWE 2K20. This is the return of the Almighty series that we have not finished yet. So, of course, we're gonna go into my player. What? No, I didn't wanna. Edit. These are currently my superstars. Right, let's go. We need to get this live stream underway. Let's get chat. Can't forget about the almighty chat. We are live. We've got one like in the stream. That's a really good start for us. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream, Jack Skellington. Let's carry on with the series that we have not yet finished, because I have wanted to finish this a long time ago, but I think we can finish it today. I think. Maybe not today, but maybe we can continue the series. So if you like the series, smash that like button and make sure to smash that subscribe button. This is going to be a hell of a stream. I can feel it. This is I know, right? Can't wait. Let's see what else is going to happen during all this Samoa Joe business. If you haven't seen the last stream, make sure to go and check it out on WWE. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, WWE World Heavyweight Champion.
Introducing first, from Leeds, England, weighing in at 278 pounds, the World Heavyweight Champion, the Beastmaster, Jake Johnson.
Byron, are you at all surprised by the intensity level inside this arena right now? Not in the least bit, Michael. This is the one the WWE...
And who is our opponent?
It's the woman so famous they named a borough after her, Brooklyn Von Braun.
Oh yeah.
And from Fulton, New York, the American hero, Brooklyn Von Braun.
When it comes...
Who cares? And our opponents are...
Oh, great. It's Sammy. Most superstars return from injury with renewed purpose, but Sami Zayn had the gall to say he'd rather stay on vacation.
Did you see his slideshow, Saxton?
And
The War Goddess!
oh, Ember Moon. Okay, we don't need to see our entrance again. Bow, bow.
This is a historic night as our former GM, Brooklyn Von Braun, makes her highly anticipated in-ring debut in WWE, replacing the injured Ronda Rousey.
I still can't believe Brooklyn and Trey are partners. I mean, talk about an unlikely pairing. They've been at each other's throats for like 20 years.
Well, we'll have to see if their adversarial past affects the American Hero's ability to work together in the...
All the way for the top.
The fist has been dropped.
Boom, right in the button. Drop kick.
Oh, great height.
And Sami Zayn reverses it.
Brain buster.
And if you don't want to see any of this
Comes in off the
WWE,
tag.
let me know.
Ollie, scoop slam.
And Ember Moon, too quick.
Sami Zayn tags in.
You can't escape that easily, Sammy.
When it comes to Ember Moon, one thing's for certain, guys. She made an instant impact, handily beating Billie Kay in her first ever match at NXT TakeOver Brooklyn 2.
Vertical suplex. Bam.
Big boot.
Right, we're going to the top row.
Keep your eyes on this one. I have to agree with what Byron was saying about Ember Moon's debut. Look out!
Oh, it's a piercing elbow. Oh, what a kick.
Bang, 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 bang.
Oh, stomping away. Oh, nasty impact.
He's fighting hard, and it's paying off.
He is getting fired up here.
Lost in the corner right now. Oh, no.
Oh, here we go. We're going to get him to the top row.
It's hard to look at Sami Zayn now and think of him as an inspiring figure, but that's exactly who he was in his time at NXT. In fact, he was widely regarded as the
How are we
heart
all
and
doing,
soul.
Chuck? How are we all doing?
Look out.
Diving knee drop.
And if you haven't already,
Sami Zayn
make sure
not in a
to
very
share
good
the
spot right
stream.
here.
And
That
there's
means
the
so much
kick
to me.
out.
Remarkable. Scooped up.
Look out.
Oh, we've got a punt scene.
Wait a second. It appears Brooklyn wants Trey to attempt the same double team maneuver that injured Ronda Rousey.
Is she trying to prove she can do it better?
I don't know, but it looks like Trey's not quite sure about this after what happened to Ronda.
Perfect execution by the American Heroes.
An impressive win for the new team of Trey and Brooklyn Von Braun.
I'm still not sure what to think about these two teaming. It's very strange.
It looks like Trey's still trying to get used to it as well.
I told you guys 100 times, Brooklyn's a professional.
Copyright
She likes winning
reasons.
much more than she dislikes
For
Trey.
the Ice Demon.
And here comes Trey's best friend Red for their mixed match challenge match.
Hey, good luck.
Well, that was awkward.
You don't want to read too much in anything. It certainly looked like Red just ignored Trey altogether.
Well, it's obvious Red is upset about Trey teaming with Brooklyn, but she'd better get over it fast or it's going to end up costing her team this match.
Not giving up. This is my golden.
As this mixed match challenge match begins. We have to consider the possibility that Red's team could end up facing Trey and Brooklyn Von Braun at some point.
Well, given what we know about
Brooklyn's
ability to get under Red's
skin,
that could definitely be a volatile situation.
You would think that since this whole thing's for charity, that everyone would be able to
I
manage
hope
their
they
emotions.
make it
but
as good as it
Brooklyn
was before, as it's like more of a better like thing than it is now. But yeah, I'm really excited for it. Get out of here.
Nasty fall.
Welcome to the stream. Hope we're all well. Hope we're all staying safe and all that. Oh,
And scissors takedown.
Yeah, I am
Very
really excited
nice.
for the GM mode.
The journey of Aleister Black has been well documented. He has traveled the world and experienced a lot. And guys, he'll tell you that it's those experiences that make him who he is today.
If he'll tell me, why did you just have to tell me?
Elbow smash.
Just a step quicker.
Oh no, I've just missed. Alright, I need to get that
Here we go, Ruby Riott.
Thank God for that. At least it's going to be different.
In off the tag.
Thank God for that. Oh, he's chopping in.
Focusing more on Aleister Black's travels that Byron brought up, it's worth noting that Black memorializes his experiences on his skin in the form of tattoos.
Oh, and as the host of WWE Network Superstar Inc., I gotta respect somebody who walks around with a heart on his throat and the devil on his back.
Nice cheap plug. Ooh, well measured.
This is a big risk. Will it pay off?
Oh, he rest. Whoa.
Incoming.
Can't do
Big
it.
collision on the splash.
He's feeling the effects of that last hit.
Two.
He's got to do more damage
Kick
before
out.
he can get a 3 count.
The devil on his back must have helped Black kick out there.
When you see Ruby Riott, you know that Sarah Logan and Liv Morgan are close by, just waiting to strike. And that is something that every competitor in the women's division must combat against.
I don't like what you're insinuating. Ruby knows that when you're dealing with privileged people, the odds are often in their favor. Logan and Morgan even the score and pay immediate
If you want to
dividends.
say anything in the chat, you are more than welcome to.
And scissors takedown.
Very nice.
Just take over chat, everyone. I don't care what you put in there.
Oh, that was just malicious. And
What impact.
Oh, smash! Check right to the
If you
midsection.
haven't already liked the stream,
Using the elbow
that will mean so much to me and the channel, as I am going to be trying to do this full-time job. And I hope I can do that and
competitive tag team match.
yeah, you know.
I'd like to elaborate on
Like,
my point about
it
Ruby
changes
Riott's
all a
expertise
lot
in playing
more.
the numbers game, gentlemen. The result is the Riott Squad is running roughshod over the entire women's division.
Well, we know that these unprovoked, often blindsided attacks are just going to continue, Michael. I don't know if there's anyone who can put an end
if
to
you
the
haven't already
Riott Squad's
appreciated the stream.
brutality and chaos.
boom, running STO plants him.
Nicely done.
Attack to the midsection.
Turning the momentum to his favor.
He's in non-stop attack mode.
Oh, Corey, he unloaded there. He's looking a little weary now.
Oof.
He's not looking good here, guys.
So everyone who likes the WWE games, what do you want to see in the next WWE game?
He is a weapon.
And here we go now. Elbow drop. With the tag is Ruby Riott.
What a headbutt.
Vicious. Great counter.
Impressive in-ring IQ on display. Textbook vertical suplex. Bam.
Harsh impact.
Tagged in. This match is being televised around the world in 18 languages and in over 110 countries.
Oh yeah, I want to see that come back.
Oh man, that hurt. Black can't be feeling good right now.
I don't feel good watching. He is hurt. Black needs to dig something out from his dark place now. Oh, here it comes. DDT.
She says, no thanks.
That was just disrespectful.
Anything else you want to see more? Just comment in the chat. I don't care.
This is not gonna be good.
Oh my God!
Back now inside the ring. Going for it again.
Standing Spanish fly. Are you kidding me?
Incredible. Tagged in. Oh, striking blow. Boom, what a forearm. He's stalking his opponent from the top turnbuckle. He's trying again.
Oh, sweet.
Diving elbow drop!
But can they turn it into a win? Can Aleister Black stay in this after that?
Anything else you want to see?
Oh, right to the gut. Ruby Riott with the tag.
Kick to the gut. Here's the setup.
Oh. Will it be?
One.
Gets his shoulder. Wow. What's it going to take? Not yet. She got out of the way there. Her evasion techniques are on point. That should do it right there.
Oh. Oh yeah, they were cool.
Incredible athleticism.
Are you ready to see what I'm going to do
This
to
is going to
Aleister?
be big. One way.
Here we go.
Oh, what a splash! Ruby Riott turns it around. Changes her fortune there. Oh, look at that scoop slam.
Here we go. Bang!
And she's getting fired up here.
She's taking command of the situation.
Elbow drop. She's calling her out.
Here we go.
She is queuing it up again. Attacking the cover here.
1, 2.
Whoa, didn't expect to see that. Look at the agility. She's got the shoulders down.
1, 2, 3. Get in! We won. First match in. No, first 2 matches. Get in.
Here are your winners, the Queen, Kimberly and Riley Flash.
What a win for her here tonight.
This was all about one competitor's refusal to lose. You see that? You have no choice.
First match in. Really impressive. Now, I want to see what this rivalry is about with Samoa Joe and Trey. Samoa Joe's like a bloody monster now. Like, you won't be able... Like, there he is, look, seeing his arm.
After a couple more wins for both our teams, Trey and I would be in a position we'd never been in before. Standing across the ring from each other as opponents in the finals of the Mixed Match Challenge.
Oh, bloody
Good luck
hell.
tonight. Seriously.
Yeah, you too.
Do you mean that? Because it seems like you can't bring yourself to say the actual words.
I can totally say it, but now that you told me to, it won't mean as much.
Come on, just say it. Good luck.
Hey, look, it's your partner.
How convenient.
You're talking to the opposition before our match? You do realize I could give them a competitive advantage.
My team doesn't need an advantage to beat someone who's had less than 5 matches.
I'm pretty sure I had less than 5 matches when I was tapping you out in high school, and tonight will be exactly the same. Except this time, a whole lot more people will see me embarrass you. Come on, we need to discuss what we're going to do with our prize money after we win. I was thinking we donate it to victims of identity heft. It's when people identify as skinny, but they're actually really fat. I think Red might have it.
Boo. Right. Decision time. Should I go on Trey's team or should I go on Red's team? Let me know in the chat. Or should I just do random? It looks like I'm gonna be playing as Trey. I wonder what happens to Trey. I wouldn't say, like, tell me or anything, but like, I don't know. Not giving it up. This is what so much since I know. Giving up. So what have we all been doing during quarantine? Been up to much? Not giving up.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
One fall!
Introducing first, from Leeds, England, weighing in at 278 pounds, the World Heavyweight Champion, the Beastmaster, Jake Johnson.
You may not like her, but she's as tough as they come.
Okay, we've already seen this entrance.
The infamous Riley Flash is here.
Wish me luck.
This is it, the finals of the Mixed Match Challenge. One of these teams will take home $500,000 to donate to a charity of their choice.
Don't bury the lead, Cole. The charity part's nice, but the real story here is that best friends Red and Trey are facing each other for the first time ever. Things could get very interesting.
Normally, I think you guys were just trying to stir up drama. But
welcome to the stream, everyone. Hope we're all well, staying safe.
Lately, and this match certainly won't help matters.
How about this? Leave me a few punishments down below and let me know what I should do.
Big reversal.
Because I want to push myself more and like.
What a punch!
That's how you stop your opponent.
If I don't get a certain amount of likes, then I'll do the punishment.
On their shoulders.
Yeah. Or if I get a certain amount of likes that I've said that I would like, then I'll do it. Like right now, if I get 10 likes in the stream, right? 10 likes. I will do the ice bucket challenge. That's something I'll actually do. I'll just like do that. Yo, Nicola, how is it going? Hope you're well. Thank you for the like as well. Really do appreciate it.
Oh, right to the gut.
Boom!
Planted. He's certainly looking in command at the moment. Just an onrush of offense here.
I need to really get these things where I can like make my guy a lot more faster because it's just not working
in the
out.
corner. Clothesline in the corner.
To the top rope. We're gonna go to. No, we're not. Yep. We're going up.
He's
we're
looking
going
to
up.
fly. From the
Do
top.
it! Oh yeah! Riley Flash is dead. I'm pretty sure he's just like had enough. Oh my god! Oh my! Oh my!
Teed off.
Oh gosh! Oh, okay. This is just starting to get brutal.
Attack to the midsection.
Ooh, that kick.
Go, Jake. How's it going? Hope you're doing all right, mate. Boom. Come on. Oh. Boom!
Bomb for the win. 2. Going for something else.
I suspect he knows something that we don't, Cole.
He's calling for it.
I'll do it.
Here it comes.
Here we go. The finisher.
Crashing
Boom!
down the heart. He can end
Side
it here.
slam.
He's got him.
Get in!
Heated and
We won!
acrimonious pass. Trey and Brooklyn Von Braun have managed to win the Mixed Match Challenge.
I just hope that now that this is over, there won't be any hard feelings between Red and Trey. They've been through too much together to let something like this get between them.
Judging from the look on Red's face, I think that ship has sailed, and she doesn't seem to be taking this very well at all. I mean, why would she? Red just lost to her best friend and her worst enemy. I'd be angry too.
Bloody hell. Damn. Don't forget, if you haven't already, make sure to like the stream and make sure to share the stream. Alright, cheers, miss. Do appreciate you not spoiling anything.
Hey, what's up?
What's up? What's up with you riding with her?
Relax. I offered him a ride since we're both going to the gym.
Nice necklace, by the way. Real classy.
Thanks. I'll get you my jeweler's info. I bet he can throw together a runner-up version in no time.
Look, I know we usually ride together, but I wanted to get some extra training in since Samoa Joe basically wants to strangle me to death with his crazy cyborg arm at SmackDown 1500.
I'd be happy to help you work on your submissions. After all, I had a career record of 24-2 in MMA. I left that necklace at home.
You training me is a great idea. It could help me survive Samoa Joe, and who knows, maybe even beat him.
Good. We'll get started right away. And before you say anything, I'm just looking to help. It's the only way he's going to survive the coquina clutch. I mean, that little reversal trick you taught him might have worked in their first match, but let's face it, he needs some real training. We'll set up a time later, partner.
So what, are you friends with her now?
No, it's not like that.
Well, it seems like that. I mean, first you're riding with her, and now you're training with her? Did you forget this is the same person who's tormented us for 20 years?
I got to ride with her one time, and besides, maybe she's changed, okay? People do that. And she was a good teammate, good enough that we won the mixed match challenge.
Are you trying to rub it in? Because I think your teammate's ridiculous necklace accomplished that already. And by the way, who is in charge of handling the charity money that you won?
Brooklyn. She gave it to an animal shelter in our hometown.
Did it ever occur to you that maybe she took the $500,000 and spent it on that awful necklace and murder coat she was wearing? I bet the animal shelter doesn't even exist.
Can't assume any of that.
I'm not assuming she's a terrible person. I know that. And I thought you did too.
Come on. Red.
Oh God. Bad blood. Bad blood alert. Bad friendship. Bad friendship alert. Bad blood. Bad relationship check. Haha. Great.
That mural's kind of freaking me out. It feels like you're watching me from every angle.
I am. But focus here. So when Samoa Joe gets you in the coquina clutch this time...
How do you know he'll get me in it?
It's a submission match, which means he'll be going for it early and often, so you have to be prepared. And what I was going to say before you interrupted me...
Sorry, won't happen again.
What I was going to say is your little trick you used against him 10 years ago when you rolled backwards to get the win isn't going to work this time. He'll be ready. And even if you pulled it off, it won't do any good because this is a submission match.
Rivalry submission match.
Right. So I'm Samoa Joe, and I'm going to put you in the coquina clutch. Try to escape.
Oh, I tap.
That was pathetic.
I know. How am I ever gonna beat Samoa Joe? I mean, once she cinches in that arm around my neck, it's all over. Goodbye, WWE Championship. Goodbye, Trachea. Goodbye, Earth. Hello, big ring in the sky. Hopefully.
Okay, stop. You're spiraling. It's not about his arm. It's about his legs.
Huh?
I studied hours of footage of Samoa Joe locking in the coquina clutch. You're welcome. And I discovered a hidden flaw that's going to allow you to counter it and beat him. Give me your phone. Voice password?
Trey and Peyton Royce forever?
Voice recognition volume too low. Please try again.
Trey and Peyton Royce forever. It's a joke. Please don't tell her.
Anyway, like I said, I watched a lot of tape on Samoa Joe, and I discovered
6 likes
this.
in the stream. Let's
Watch
go.
his ankles. See how he crosses them? He does it every time. That's your opening to beat him.
I don't get it.
Of course you don't. Let me show you. Put me in the coquina clutch and make sure you cross your ankles like Joe does.
What the heck was that?
The secret to not getting the life choked out of you and walking away with your WWE championship.
Wow, this is weird to say with all our history, but I don't know what I'd be doing right now without your help.
I guess I've been in a charitable mood lately.
Well, seriously, thanks for teaching me this. So, I guess we're good to go now?
Are you kidding? You haven't actually learned how to do the counter yet. On your back. We're going to start with a hip motion. I'll film on your phone so you can watch it back later. It locked again.
Trey and Peyton Royce forever!
Wow. Trey Payne Royce forever.
Welcome to the special 15 1500th episode of SmackDown Live.
SmackDown Live has been the home of some amazing matches over the years, and tonight we continue that tradition with the long-awaited, much-anticipated battle between Trey and Samoa Joe.
This submission match for the WWE Championship is 7 years in the making, going back to Trey's debut when he shocked the WWE Universe and Samoa Joe. But tonight on SmackDown 1500, will Joe finally get his revenge?
Wish me luck, people. I'm going against a ruthless Samoa Joe. And I'm scared. Take a chance now and float the light in the sand into my hands now.
Hey, what are you doing?
Studying my training footage. I think I actually have a chance tonight thanks to Brooklyn.
Yeah, about her.
I don't want to get into it again. I need to focus on my match.
I actually wanted to apologize. I might have been acting a little crazy lately.
A little?
Okay, slightly more than a little. I called the animal shelter that Brooklyn said she donated the money to, and turns out she wasn't lying.
See? I told you she's changed.
I think I just got caught up with us competing against each other in the mixed match challenge. And then I felt like I was losing my best friend to pretty much the worst person I could imagine. But maybe she's not the worst person after all. There's probably some terrible dictators or criminals on death row who are slightly worse.
That's very big of you to say that. So you should be cool with the fact that Brooklyn is going to be in my corner tonight then, right? I need her out there to coach me through the technique she taught me.
Totally cool with that. Not bothered at all. Besides, I have a big announcement to focus on.
About what?
Ooh.
Well, I decided to get back to concentrating on the list, and there's one thing on there I always wanted to accomplish, but it never seemed possible. Especially when Brooklyn was GM, no offense to your new BFF. But since this is a very special episode of SmackDown Live, it's the perfect time to make it happen. Good luck tonight. Seriously.
Hey, you finally said it.
And I meant it.
Oh, BFFs forever. Hashtag best friends forever. Spam that in the chat, people. Hashtag best friends forever.
Tonight, we celebrate 1,500 episodes of SmackDown Live. On nights like this, we look back at the amazing superstars who helped us get here. For me, personally, when I was an awkward teenager, the thought that I could someday do this seemed like a total long shot. But I was inspired by women
now
like Beth Phoenix, the Bellas, Natalia, and Mickie James. Around that time, I created this list of goals I'd someday want to accomplish if I ever made it to WWE. Well, I think I've more than made it. But there's one thing on this list that all those women I mentioned accomplished. But I never have, because it's kind of impossible now. But if I've learned anything on my journey, it's that nothing is truly unattainable. The goal I'm referring to is winning the title that I grew up watching. The WWE Divas Championship. Like I said, kind of hard to do considering it hasn't existed in almost 15 years. But I'm proposing that WWE bring the Divas Championship back.
Yes,
so I can
yes,
honor the women
yes,
who blazed a path for me and prove that no dream is ever hopeless or unimaginable.
Yes, yes, yes,
Wait,
yes,
what?
yes.
And you want me to tell her right now?
I'm sorry, but I was just told to inform you that the Divas Championship is already spoken for.
already spoken for. It hasn't existed in over a decade. How is that even possible?
They said you would hear more in the very near future. That's all I know.
What just happened?
I have no idea, but apparently someone in the back has other plans for the Divas Championship.
Oh, bloody hell. It was such a good moment. Hashtag free Joe Exotic. There you go. I said it. We'll take you right back.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
Huh?
And is for the WWE Championship.
No crowd. Okay. There we go. Complete silence in the room. I have a feeling she's gonna mess this up.
This man is a bad, bad dude.
Look at his arm! Look at it! Oh, shit! Oh, shit!
A true...
He's gonna kill them!
Introducing the challenger from Huntington Beach, California, weighing in at 282 pounds, Samoa Joe. And introducing the champion from Leeds, England, weighing in at 278 pounds. He is the WWE Champion, the Beastmaster, Jake Johnson.
Come on! Bring it on.
One of these men will be walking away with the immortal World Heavyweight Championship. This match between Trey and Samoa Joe is finally happening tonight on SmackDown. 1,500 after nearly a decade of anticipation.
I don't think Trey was anticipating this as much as Samoa Joe, especially considering it's a submission match, which definitely favors Joe in his coquina clutch.
Let's not ignore the fact that Trey has Brooklyn Von Braun in his corner tonight, who could be the difference maker. Supposedly, the ex-MMA star has been working with Trey on his submission defense in preparation for this match.
I don't care who's in Trey's corner. There is no way he walks away with his WWE Championship. And look at this.
Come on. Booyah!
Right to the skull.
And no luck against Joe there.
Up on their shoulders.
Down in a hurry.
The better part of valor. Our WWE roster knows anytime you enter a ring with Samoa Joe, it's career-threatening. In fact, we all learned immediately upon Joe's WWE debut, where he illustrated exactly why he's called the Destroyer.
Uh-oh.
With the championship at stake, you know these superstars are going to give everything they can to win here tonight.
Back suplex. Samoa Joe looking a little startled right now.
If he can hold the line here, he'll be in a good position.
Oof.
2, 3.
Back into the ring.
Remembering back to Samoa Joe's debut, Michael, it was a fitting way for Joe to make an impact on his first night in WWE, making Seth Rollins his first of many victims.
Look, I don't ever agree to injuring another superstar, but you gotta crack some eggs if you want to make an omelet. That night, Samoa Joe was making an emphatic statement as to who he is and what he's here to do. Unfortunately, Seth Rollins' knee was the egg that cracked. Really just laying it in.
He's been quickly taking control here.
His offense is second to none at times like this.
Great decision by Joe to capitalize.
And now that one's countered. Tough spot to be in.
Lariat.
The champ to the top turnbuckle.
All the way from the top rope.
Missed by a large margin on that one. Oh, right to the gut. Oh, my good Lord. So effective.
Okay.
Man, what a clothesline. Oh, targeting the stomach.
Here we go.
And Samoa Joe locks in the coquina clutch.
Trey's attempting a counter.
What's the matter? Not like you planned?
It looked like Trey attempted a counter to the coquina clutch that Brooklyn must have taught him, but for whatever reason, it just didn't work.
It's over.
What?
It may not be the Universal Championship that Trey defeated him for 7 years ago, but Samoa Joe gets the vindication he was looking for, as he is the new WWE Champion. What the hell?
What the hell?
No, no, no! This is awful!
Was this some kind of setup all along?
It had to be. Hindsight's 2020, but Brooklyn Von Braun's change of heart was way too good to be true.
Saxton, you said Brooklyn was going to be the difference maker tonight. You were right for once. If she and Samoa Joe have formed an alliance, and it would appear that they have, Red and Trey's lives are going to be changed forever.
This is bullcrap. This is bullcrap.
I really need to hear "I told you so" right now.
All you're gonna hear from me is I hope you're okay.
I'll be alright. I just feel so stupid.
You're not stupid. You're trusting and a good person. That's what separates you from people like her.
But I believe I let my guard down like that. You were right about everything.
We'll make her pay for this. I promise.
Oh gosh. We're going back for the championship. I'm just gonna go to options and I was gonna do something there. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go here, wanna. Just gonna go up this tree a minute. I'm gonna equip a few more things that I may have not got already. I will do in a minute. Just gonna do all this because I've been wanting to do it for ages. I've been wanting to like get it done and everything like that, so right. That will do for that. Right, now I am going to go and do something. We all love you. Moveset. 'Cause I so tired. Now I understand. I saw tiger. Tiger saw a man. Yeah, I know, yeah. I just wanna try and upgrade my guy a bit more. All right. Oh. Two minutes. Yo, I'm back. Gotta be a little bit more quiet now. So is everyone okay? Good. You enjoying the stream? I'm just trying to look for a certain thing, so just give me a minute. Wow. I think we're ready. Look in my eyes, and what do you see? A cult of personality. So now we are going to go Look in my eyes. What do you see? Yeah, no, mate.
Welcome to SmackDown Live, where hopefully we're about to get some sort of clarification from Brooklyn Von Braun on last week's shocking turn of events.
I am a big fan of movies. Mostly the ones I've starred in, but there are some other ones that are okay too. But in any film, my favorite part is always near the end when the villain explains their big evil plan, going over every single detail of how they pulled the wool over the stupid idiot hero's eyes. But in movies, this usually allows the hero time to escape or stop the bad guy in some way. But I'm not gonna be stopped. See, I already destroyed your idiot hero last week with the help of Samoa Joe. So now, I have all the time in the world to walk you through every single detail of my brilliant scheme. Like I said, this is my favorite part. So here we go. When I was GM, I brought Samoa Joe back fully knowing what his plans were for attacking Trey in the best-of-5 final and costing Red her title. In fact, I helped make those plans myself. Then, I gave Trey a title match against Adam Cole just so Joe could eventually take it from Trey. Sorry, Adam, After that, I inserted myself into the mixed match challenge as Trey's partner to earn his trust, giving me the opportunity to teach him the secret coquina clutch escape. Only when Joe got it on Trey, and he thought he had it all under control, those ankles weren't crossed, were they? Because it wasn't a secret anymore. I told Joe exactly what to expect, and Trey never had a chance. Now, unfortunately, to make Trey and Red think I had changed for the better, I did have to donate a bunch of money to an animal shelter. But don't worry, I purchased the shelter, kicked out all the disgusting animals, and I'm turning it into the newest location for my tanning salon chain, Brooklyn Von Brown. Which, if you ask me, is a lot more to serve the community. So right about now, your tiny brains are probably asking, but why, Brooklyn? Why would you do all of this? I did this to maintain the hierarchy. To show Red and Trey that despite what they think they've achieved in WWE, I'm the star and they're the losers. Just like it's always been. And that will never change. Anyway, I've spent way too much time talking about those rejects, so let's discuss what's next for the American hero. New trademark lawsuit pending. Well, I have some big news to share. I'm a champion. You see, I recently talked to WWE management about bringing back a title from the past, and they agreed I was the perfect superstar to award it to. So I'd like to present to you your new WWE Divas champion, me.
You've got to be kidding me. I guess this explains why I was told to inform Red that the Divas Championship was already spoken for.
You know, maybe in the future, Trey, you should be a little more careful about who sees your phone. You never know what they could find on there. Like maybe even a copy of a list outlining all their friends' dreams and ambitions.
Clearly, Red has heard and seen enough.
Oh, she should be mad at her friend Trey for letting all this happen.
Let's go, right now, you and me.
I'm a prize fighter, and considering I've got the prize, I decide when I fight. So run along. Maybe there's something else you can cross off your list, like find someone who will take me out on a date, or fix my jacked up teeth. Those are real things on her list. I saw it.
I'm coming for you and that title.
Look out!
Oh, of course.
This is getting out of hand.
You wanted this? Well, now you got it.
Thankfully, Trey is here to put an end to it.
Samoa Joe, where did he come from?
It's obvious Brooklyn and Samoa Joe are always 2 steps ahead of Red and Trey.
And now Brooklyn is going to force Red to watch her best friend get destroyed by Samoa Joe yet again.
Oh no.
He's suffered enough. Come on, don't do it.
Oh no.
No! Trey might be seriously injured. This is bad.
While Trey's condition's unclear, one thing is, the duo of Brooklyn Von Braun and Samoa Joe will annihilate anyone who attempts to get in their way.
This is bullshit.
So what's the verdict?
Nothing too serious. I'll just be out a couple weeks.
You're lucky. That could have ended your career.
It would take a much worse attack than that to end my career. Or being offered the hosting gig on America's Next Top Hand Model, which is the best show on TV, hands down. See? I'm a natural. So, are you mad that Brooklyn saw the list on my phone?
I was, but I think I'm over it, considering you almost got snapped in half trying to help me. Besides, I just found out next week I have a #1 contenders match for the Divas Championship. So I'm still gonna cross it off the list.
Good. At least one of us will be in the title picture.
What do you mean? Aren't you gonna use your rematch clause when you heal up?
I would if I had one. Turns out one of the other loose ends Brooklyn took care of before she stepped down as GM was removing the rematch clause from my contract. So if I want another shot at Samoa Joe, I'm gonna have to earn it just like anyone else.
I know you can do it. But first, you need to focus on getting better.
I guess it's just like on America's Next Top Hand Model when Andrea jammed her finger playing volleyball and lost the Christmas engagement ring campaign. It took a lot of hard work and moisturizing, but in a couple months her hand was back in top form and she booked the Valentine's Day spot, which was way bigger than the Christmas gig.
I must have missed that episode.
I can get you a copy. I have every one of them saved.
I think I got the gist of it.
Your loss.
I've just turned... Cool. This is we're lucky to get this for.
The following contest is a fatal four-way match. Making her way to the ring from Leeds, England, the Queen, Kimberly.
Listen to this crowd, guys. They're fired up for this one.
As well as they should be. This match has instant classic written all over it.
Determined looks on these faces of these women for sure. Wouldn't you agree, Byron?
Absolutely, but that shouldn't come as a surprise, especially considering how intense the women's division is right now.
It's boss time! And here comes Sasha.
And her opponents, first, from Boston, Massachusetts, Sasha Banks.
She fights to make it to the top.
Here comes the Kiwi.
Don't let the appearance fool you. Dakota Kai will kick your...
The irresistible force.
And from San Diego, California.
If you're just joining us on SmackDown Live, this fatal four-way match will determine the #1 contender for Brooklyn Von Braun's WWE Divas Championship.
Yes, you heard that correctly. Brooklyn petitioned WWE officials to bring the Divas Championship out of retirement and award it to her, simply out of spite towards Red.
The Divas Championship actually holds a lot of personal meaning for Red, and it was one of the final milestones she wanted to cross off her list.
You two are acting like Red's been barred from ever holding the Divas Championship. She still has that opportunity if she can win this match and then defeat Brooklyn Von Braun.
What a shot by Nia Jax.
Now trampling the opposition.
Enough. There she goes. And it looks like this one's going out to the floor. Oh, no, this isn't going to end well. Attacking the knee. Uh-oh, look at this.
So powerful. Sasha Banks is really on the attack now.
Here comes the boss. Ooh, sidewalk slam.
Tap.
She's got her where she wants her. Bringing it back between the... Ah, she gets out of it.
She has renewed life now, Michael.
Look at this. Snap suplex. Goes into the pin.
Well, it's not really my thing, but the crowd is loving
Sasha's at. Look at this. Oh, what a splash. Oh, right to the gut. Nothing fancy here. Backbreaker. Backbreaker. And she escapes the submission.
Not a lot of people can break out of that one, Michael.
Kick right to the midsection.
What was that message? That was good.
I think we're going to see it, gentlemen.
Here it comes. Up and... medium. That could be it. I think that was it.
Man, oh man.
Sleeper slam. Oh, nasty impact.
And there's the reversal from Sasha Banks.
She's got the shoulders down. She's got a long way to go before she should be thinking about a pinfall victory here. Sasha Banks on the attack.
This is where Sasha Banks is at her best.
Look at this. Nia Jax is letting everyone know exactly how she feels.
Huh? What's going on?
Nothing fancy here. Backbreaker. Backbreaker.
I think we're going to see it, gentlemen.
Here it comes.
Powerbomb.
Simply magnificent. And here we go. Single leg crab. Perhaps thinking something else hit. What does Dakota Kai have in store? Oh, backstabber. Forget it. She's counting sheep.
Moves like that can end your career.
Guillotine applied. How in the world can you get Nia in a submission hold?
I didn't think we'd see it, but I think we could see the impossible. Nia could tap out.
Wasn't expecting that. And scissors. Oh, very nice. Dakota Kai able to counter beautifully.
What a series of strikes from one of the most prolific strikers in the game.
Second line position here on the second row. DDT.
Viking DDT.
Nice right hand. Incoming. And she's back in the ring now. Snap suplex. Oh, well-measured strike. Straight punch. Jarring.
Uh-oh, we know what's next.
Back to the torso here. Eliminate the core. This is a great move. Cover here.
1, 2.
And the count's broken, keeping the match alive.
It's not over yet.
Clothesline. Nasty headbutt. Uh-oh. Boom. Now we're out of your brain. Oh, wow. Lights out.
Look at this. Nia Jax is letting everyone know exactly how she feels.
Looking stunned. Looking rocked. And it's reversed. Paying for that mistake. Oh, what a crash. And scissors takedown. Very nice. Oh, foot just stomping down. There she goes. She's got her in her sights.
Another big move! Standing Spanish fly, are you kidding me?
Incredible. And will this be it? Yes.
An impressive fatal four-way win.
Gotcha.
The Queen, Kimberly.
What an amazing match and a huge victory. Nicely done.
There were points in this match where I thought any one of these four women could have won.
And I can imagine there aren't too many people at home regretting tuning in for that amazing match.
At the Royal Rumble, the WWE Universe will witness a night of firsts. It'll be the first time the WWE Divas Championship has been defended in nearly 15 years. And it'll be the first time these two longtime rivals step inside the ring and face each other in a one-on-one match. So ladies, all that's left is to sign the contract and make this unprecedented night official.
Byron, as former GM of SmackDown Live, I conducted quite a few contract signings, and let me just say, you're doing a terrible job. You didn't even give me a chance to embarrass my opponent.
Sorry.
Now, Byron mentioned this is going to be the first official match between Red and I, but we've had our share of fights over the years. So I wanted to take the WWE Universe back to when Red and I were in high school to see actual footage from our very first fight. Well, it was really more of a one-sided beatdown. This is what happens when you mess with the captain of the wrestling team. What are you gonna do? Hit me with a steel chair? Put me through a table?
I'm going to get help.
Wow.
Everyone already knows Hothead Red, but let me introduce you to her best friend, Trey. Get it? Because he busted his butt on a lunch tray. Now her face matches her nickname. Hothead Red. Hothead Red. Hothead Red. Hothead Red. Hothead Red. At the Royal Rumble, our next fight is going to end just like they always have. You, on the ground, screaming in pain, tapping out to the biggest crossover star in WWE history, the American hero, Brooklyn Von Braun!
This is cool. I'm gonna keep my cool.
I'll do my talking in the ring. at the Royal Rumble.
Wait, before you leave, I have a gift for you. To commemorate our big match and also honor our very first fight. Come on, it's rude to turn down a gift.
Of course, hothead Red loses her temper.
She was provoked.
Do it.
I hope Red's happy, but if you ask me, this type of juvenile behavior should have stayed in high school.
No matter how you feel about what just transpired, these two lifelong rivals will finally settle their differences once and for all at the Royal Rumble.
We're still doing good, chat. Are y'all okay? Who wants to walk with Elias?
I wrote a special song for the Royal Rumble. Want to hear it?
Not really.
Well, I'm gonna play it anyway. Well, I've been searching all these years for a sign to show me the way, but it was right in front of me, and he went by the name of Trey. You see, this man's been lucky his entire stupid career, so I knew if he could succeed, I had nothing to fear. Tonight I outlast 29 men so I can get my shot at the gold. And then the universe walks with Elias in the greatest tale ever told. So what do you think?
I think you're gonna have to rewrite your song after tonight.
Does that mean we're in the Royal Rumble? I think we're in the Royal Rumble, boys.
So what number did you get for the Royal Rumble match?
2.
Oh, well, that's a really tough draw. But I'm sure lots of people have won from that spot. Wait, is that piece of paper with your number on it folded in half?
Oh, yeah, it is.
29.
It's not 2, it's 23.
Okay, now I like your chances a little better. Not that I was doubting you before.
Like, after I win the Rumble, I can't wait to watch you put Brooklyn in her place once and for all.
She may have gotten the better of me in the past, but tonight's different. She has to step into my ring.
Yeah.
My only concern is she might pull something cheap, like having Samoa Joe get involved.
I'll make sure that doesn't happen. By the way, have you seen Sin Cara? I think I owe him an apology.
Why?
When I thought I drew number 2, I may have thrown a slight tantrum and damaged his mini trampoline. I'm not sure he even knows how to get into the ring without that.
I think he'll manage for one night. Besides, we have bigger things to worry about.
Okay.
Oh, I'm excited now. Let's go to the Royal Rumble match. I can't wait. Can't wait.
Guys, Tyler Breeze has been unsuccessfully trying to eliminate Otis for quite a while now.
He's going to need to eat a lot more steaks and lift a lot more weights if he wants to throw Otis over the top rope.
Adam Cole from behind, and he eliminates both of them.
And now Adam Cole is all alone in the ring, giving him a chance to catch his breath before the next superstar enters.
Here we go. Who's it going to be?
What just happened there?
His trampoline exploded. Is he okay? Considering he just hit the apron rib first at full speed, I'm going to go with no.
Unfortunately, it looks like Sin Cara will not be able to compete in the Royal Rumble match.
I guess we're moving on to our next entrant.
5, 4, 3.
It's Trey.
Adam Cole can't wait to get his hands on him.
Sorry, man. That's on me.
These two certainly have some unfinished business as Trey defeated Adam Cole for the WWE Championship thanks to Samoa Joe's interference. We are on the road to WrestleMania. Corey, did you ever want to compete in a Royal Rumble match?
Of course I did, Cole. It's a match where every superstar fights for themselves, and I'm at my best in that setting.
Has been eliminated.
No offense.
Tonight is all about opportunity, and the Royal Rumble match represents the opportunity of a lifetime. Only one superstar will stand victorious.
A victory here takes you to the pinnacle of sports entertainment, WrestleMania. It's Seth Rollins' turn.
Here comes the Kingslayer.
Oh, right in the face.
Heavy duty right hand.
Trying for the elimination now.
Gonna have to try a little harder than this.
Get ready!
For my money, guys, there's no greater Royal Rumble competitor than Stone Cold Steve Austin. The man simply dominated nearly every Rumble he competed in. Straight punch, nothing fancy.
Talk about rocking the
Seth
jaw.
Rollins
He's just
has been
dominating at this
eliminated.
point.
This is what he feeds off of.
As Corey mentioned, Stone Cold certainly has an impressive Royal Rumble resume. And it'd be even more impressive if he was able to hold on and win the 1999 Rumble match.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I'm still miffed about
Elias
that one. Mr. McMahon
has been
literally stole the
eliminated.
victory out from underneath Austin.
This adds a whole new dimension to this match, guys.
You're absolutely right, Cole.
Boom, what impact.
Big E has been eliminated.
Remember, both feet have to touch the floor once you go over the top rope in order to be eliminated.
Who's this gonna be?
He's got as good a chance as any to win this thing.
Maybe a better chance, if you ask me.
Heavy duty right hand.
Punch right to the
Velveteen Dream has been eliminated.
Boy, the time just flies, doesn't it?
Things are about to heat up here, guys.
I wouldn't want to be in the ring now, that's for sure. Oh, nasty.
The new Daniel Bryan has been eliminated.
Counting it down, who is it gonna be?
And here's Kevin Owens.
Boom! Kevin Owens has been eliminated.
Who's gonna enter next?
Look at the look on his face.
Oh, yeah, he looks super focused.
And he's heading back in.
Straight punch.
He's dictating the pace of this match now, guys.
Ricochet has been eliminated.
Royal Rumble and will now go on to fight for a championship at WrestleMania.
Wait a second. Why is the countdown clock starting up again? The Rumble's over.
Apparently there's another entrant.
Hold on, it can't be.
Is that who I think it is? No way.
It's the President of the United States of America. President Rock is in the Royal Rumble.
This is unbelievable. We all thought the match was over, but I guess there are 31 entrants this year.
It's the president. He can do whatever he wants.
Oh my God. Please don't say I'm gonna get eliminated.
We're all witnessing history. For the first time ever, the President is competing in the Royal Rumble.
And Trey has to beat him to go to WrestleMania.
Over the years, there have been numerous surprise entrants in the Royal Rumble, from returning superstars to legends and even celebrities. But none of them were bigger than this.
Surprise factor aside, what can we expect to see from President Rock tonight? I mean, as of late, all of his fierce opponents have been of the political variety in Washington. What kind of fighting shape is he in?
Just look at him. I don't think he's missed a workout the entire time he's been in the Oval Office. I heard half of Air Force One has been converted into the top-of-the-line gym.
And don't forget, Trey's already been in the Rumble for a while. The President's completely rested.
You two may be right, but we're about to find out if our Commander-in-Chief has what it takes to win the Royal Rumble.
Please don't stand me singing. Get him.
Ouch.
Big elbow.
What grace. Float over into the...
Heavy-duty right hand.
What a punch. Oh! Barring any more surprises, this time it's official. Trey has won the Royal Rumble and will compete for a title at WrestleMania.
I still can't believe what we just witnessed. This is going to make headlines all around the world.
The Rock is back.
It looks like the president's not finished with Trey.
I'm not gonna get rocked down.
Trey has earned the president's seal of approval.
Maybe he's in line for a cabinet position.
Let's not get carried away, Saxton.
He should at least get an invite to the White House.
You've known the president for a long time, Cole. You been to the White House yet?
No, but he's a busy guy. I'm sure he'll get around to inviting me. Anyway, congratulations again to Trey on this history-making night.
What is this? Damn, that was amazing. I loved that. Here we go.
The following count.
That's what I want for.
It's the MMA juggernaut.
Introduce.
Match with nearly 2 decades of build-up has finally made it to a WWE ring. It's Red versus Brooklyn Von Braun.
Until recently, I would have thought Red had the advantage with Brooklyn Von Braun stepping onto her turf. But Brooklyn's transition from MMA to WWE has been virtually seamless.
Yeah, it's very similar to how quickly Ronda Rousey was able to get acclimated in WWE.
With that being said, tonight's outcome is extremely difficult to predict, as this might be one of the most personal conflicts we've ever witnessed.
Ooh, solid contact there. See that?
What impact. The hit's adding up a little on the champ.
Yeah, but too soon to be worried. Oh, that was just malicious.
She's bringing the pressure on now.
Really taking control.
Red and Brooklyn are going back and forth, taking out years of frustration on each other.
Looks like Red's got the upper hand for now.
Red with the tackle.
And now both women are down.
So far, these two have been matching each other move for move. One of them needs to somehow gain an edge.
What? The match isn't over.
And there you see Samoa Joe watching this heated battle.
I think he's headed out here to provide that edge Brooklyn needs.
Trey nails him from behind. He was ready to stop him. The way this is going, we might need local law enforcement to get this under control.
This is certainly one way to shorten your career.
Fighting in such treacherous territory is a one-way ticket to the infirmary.
Boom! Boom! Oh, man, inverted backbreaker.
Ow!
Come on.
Launched with a belly-to-belly.
Oh.
Hooking it up here. What's next? Boom! Incredible suplex. Boom! Hooked up.
Trey manages to get Samoa Joe down, but for how long?
Wait, what's Trey doing?
I think he's going to put Joe inside the trunk of that car.
He's going to try to. Joe's dead weight.
Well, that's one way to stop Samoa Joe from interfering.
Yeah, assuming that trunk is strong enough to contain Joe and his enhanced arm.
It looks like it'll do the job, for now at least.
Booyah. Now we're going back to the match, hopefully.
Red and Brooklyn are finally recovering after we cut away to see what was happening backstage between Trey and Samoa Joe.
I'm just glad that thanks to Trey, we're going to get a definitive winner in this match.
Yeah, as long as one of them can make it back in the ring before the 10 count.
And they both do.
Neither of them are ready for this match to end.
For nearly a decade, the Divas title was the pinnacle for women's wrestling, and it's back up for grabs tonight.
Now, Michael, you and I were there to call a final defense of this title at Roadblock in 2016, and I'm excited to call it again right here tonight.
That'll turn your lights out. She's showing signs of slowing now. She needs to turn all the way from the top rope. She's taking charge here.
She's efficient and dangerous with her offense thus far.
Going to the top. Look at this. Oh, that's it. What a splash. She's not done yet.
Oh, wow.
Knee drop.
That was nasty. So precise. Vicious knee.
Not good for the back and body.
Harsh impact.
Right across the face.
That'll break your crown.
Incredible agility.
Oh.
She reversed.
Reverses. Can she take advantage?
Saw that one coming. Hooked him up. And a suplex.
Now, that was athletic.
High-risk maneuver in the works in that top.
Look out!
Body on body.
Wow. Well, that was a close call. Wow.
Tap! Tap!
Fighting. Amazingly, she works her way free.
Cole, there may be no beating her here tonight.
Look at this. No, another reversal.
Neither one of them are willing to give an inch here.
Oh, on the apron. Bringing it back into the ring.
Amazing reflexes on display.
Oh, look at the scoop slam.
She is just too quick.
Got out of the way in a hurry.
Back suplex.
Oh, nasty impact. Here we go again. Standing Spanish fly. Are you kidding me?
Incredible.
And the cover for the win.
This is it.
A kick out. You can see the frustration starting to build.
Somehow she's still in this matchup. It's unbelievable.
Putting it all on the line.
Whoa!
Big height, bigger impact.
What's it going to take to keep her down?
Wow, I thought this was over. Tap! Tap!
She's got her. And she's able to break out of it.
The lesson to learn here, Cole, is that you can never count her out.
You look at this.
It looks like they both did their homework heading into this one.
She's looking relentless now.
Nobody can match up with this woman when she's on a roll like this. Nobody. She returns the favor there.
Kick from behind. Ouch.
She is queuing it up again.
Not only has she defeated the woman who's tormented her for years, but she's also achieved a childhood dream in capturing the WWE Divas Championship.
This has to feel like a giant weight has been lifted off of Red in so many ways.
And here comes Red's best friend to join in the celebration.
Respect to Red for being able to achieve the seemingly impossible. This is truly a special night for her, both personally and professionally.
Only a few more things on the list. Might as well just finish it all off. Might as well just do it now. She's gonna announce the retirement. Bloody hell, I need to go to the toilet.
I knew you'd be here early. You always were an overachiever.
You here to demand your rematch? Because I have no problem beating you again tonight.
There's not going to be a rematch.
You're giving up that easily?
No, there's not going to be a rematch because you're going to announce your retirement tonight.
Oh my god.
That's news to me.
It's why I wanted to find you first thing, so you could start writing your big farewell speech. But that kind of emotional garbage should actually come easily to you. I mean, if you get stuck, you could just borrow something from your earlier writing. You've probably asked yourself a million times, why? Why didn't they want to be my parents? The truth is, we did, but we had to make the hardest decision of our lives because we didn't feel we could give you the life you deserved. Garbage, garbage, garbage. Love always, your mom and dad. That's right. I found out you wrote that little piece of fiction kicking off 20 years of lies to your best friend. His real parents are dead, and you've been stringing him along this entire time, making him think they're alive just so you'd have one friend in your depressing life. You never told him the truth, even when he continued to pathetically leave 2 empty seats for them that would never be filled.
Why? Why are you doing this?
The why doesn't really matter. Right now, you should be more concerned with the what, as in what could happen next. I could expose you and all your lies, destroying your life, your reputation, and most of all, your friendship with Trey. Or you can retire immediately, and I'll make your secret my secret. But one way or another, it's happening tonight.
I know walking away from everything you've worked for will be the hardest thing you've ever done, but you have to keep our secret. Please.
Oh. Just tell him. I'll just tell him the truth. Oh, damn. No. This is so sad.
And that's how I won the WWE Divas Championship, crossing off one of the most elusive things on the list. But the Divas Championship wasn't just a title. That's my mom and dad. It was more than that. It was...
Sorry, I think something amazing just happened. Earlier today, I received a note saying I would finally get to meet my birth parents at the Hall of Fame ceremony tonight, and I think they just arrived.
I don't know what's happening
I apologize
either.
if I'm a little distracted.
Who are those people?
I've been waiting for this moment my
bad.
entire life. We're almost done here, so I'll catch up with you real soon, okay? Sorry again for cutting you off. Where were you?
There's really not much left to say, other than to cover how we ended up here tonight.
For God's sake.
When I defeated my lifelong nemesis to capture this championship, the same championship I dreamed of winning as a young girl, it was an amazing feeling. But after that wore off, I was consumed by a range of different emotions, ones that I hadn't felt in a very long time. Satisfaction, relief, peace of mind. The fire that drove me throughout my career to come out here and fight on a nightly basis was suddenly gone. I went from thinking, what's next, to what's left. And I realized that after crossing off the most elusive item on the list, the answer was not much. Because I accomplished everything I set out to do and way more. So I had to be honest with myself. If I kept going, everything after would feel like a letdown. And that's not how I want to live my life or remember my career. So all that being said, I'm here tonight to relinquish the Divas Championship and announce my retirement from WWE, effective immediately.
Is this actually happening?
Unfortunately, I think it is.
I know this is probably shocking, and some of you might be disappointed or upset, but this isn't necessarily a bad thing. I've lived this part of my life to the fullest, and now it's time for me to go explore other challenges. And who knows, maybe I'll try acting again. You all saw how my only other audition went. Can't go worse than that, right? Finally, I just want to say thank you. Thank you for supporting me for all these years. Please continue to back the next women who take my place, who I am certain will be stronger, more athletic, and hopefully a little less temperamental than I was. So, yeah. That's it. Thanks, everyone.
I'm not really sure what to say. I'm stunned.
I think we all are. No one was expecting this. Thank you, Red.
Yes, thank you. And we wish you all the best.
No, 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 no.
What was that? You can't retire. You've got years left on your career.
I'm sorry, but I need you to try to understand.
Maybe I could wrap my head around it if I had a little more warning. I mean, when you texted me, make sure you watch my promo tonight, I was expecting you had some clever line about Brooklyn, not that you were going to walk away from WWE.
This wasn't something I was planning for a long time. It happened quickly.
Okay, fine, but if you're done, then I'm done. We're a package deal, remember?
No, what? Don't do this.
I need you to try to understand.
What about the title shot you just earned in the Royal Rumble? And getting revenge on Samoa Joe for everything he's done.
None of that matters if you're not along for the ride, too.
You need to think about this some more. You're making an impulsive decision.
I've made up my mind. I'm done.
No.
I never expected my plan to work this well and cause your idiot friend to retire too. It's like getting rid of 2 turds with 1 stone.
This isn't over.
But it is over. And that's the best part of all of this. Anyway, just wanted to wish you a happy early retirement. Maybe you can take up bingo or going to dinner at 3 p.m. or yelling at kids in your neighborhood. If you kick that ball in my yard one more time, I'm going to put you on my list. Hilarious. See you, never again.
This can't be the end. It can't be.
We're going live with your show intro in 5 minutes.
Thanks. Just let me run through it once to make sure I've got it. Who will be named as your top 10? Prepare yourself for drama as our contestants get their hands dirty, glad-handing with the CEO of a manure company to see who can get the upper hand for their fall fertilizer campaign. It's all hands on deck. Coming up next on America's Next Top Hand Model. Do you think there's too many hand puns?
It's perfect. It's not heavy-handed at all.
I see what you did there. Hey, sorry I missed your other call. I'm at my new hosting gig. Look, if this is about getting Baron Corbin a spot on the show, I'm still relatively new here, so I don't think I have that kind of pull yet. Oh, okay, good, because honestly, I don't think Baron's hands are anything to write home about. Wait, what'd you say? Really? That's amazing! Did you tell Red yet? Yeah, she's been hard to reach lately. Okay, I'll try her. This is truly an honor. Thank you so much. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, I'm gonna be famous, I'm gonna be famous, Ah! Yes!
What's going on? What? What do you mean?
That's my ring. And my championship. I hate you, Brooklyn. What?
Hey, it's been a while. How's it going?
I'm great. I'm on vacation at the beach, which is why no one's been able to reach me. Trying to disconnect, you know?
Oh, that's good to hear. I only have a minute, so I'll make this quick. I just got some amazing news. We're going into the WWE Hall of Fame together.
Really? Wow, I'm shocked. I mean, I thought it would happen someday, but definitely not this fast.
They didn't say this, but I'm assuming they want to capitalize on my crossover appeal as host of ANTHM.
I'm sure that's it.
I know we didn't expect our careers to end the way they did, but it's nice to know we accomplished enough to go into the Hall of Fame. And more importantly, we're going in together, just like it's always been.
Yeah, it is nice.
Hey, I gotta run. Don't relax too much. You know what they say about idle hands. Ooh, I gotta work that into tonight's show.
Congrats.
You too. Ooh, I wish I could see Brooklyn's reaction.
I'm sure she won't be happy. which makes me happy.
Word. And I dream broken dreams. I'll make them come true.
Move! Don't look at me! Don't look at me! Get out of my way! Are you kidding me? Those two pieces of human trash are going into the Hall of Fame? This has to be a joke! They were only in the WWE for a cup of coffee. You know what? An actual cup of coffee deserves to be inducted before they do! Ugh!
Take it easy. We're all entitled to our opinions, but there are certain realities you can't dispute. While Red and Trey may have had shorter careers than the typical Hall of Famer, the impact they made during that time was tremendous. So it doesn't matter if you or anyone else disagrees, they are going to get the recognition they deserve.
We'll see about that.
Oh, damn. Oh. Can't wait to see what happens.
Man, feels like we've been up here for like 15 hours. Hope everyone's still with us. But I think that pretty much sums everything up, right?
Yeah, I think we covered it all.
And there's only one thing left to do. List, please. It's time to cross off one final list item together. Get inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame. Shoot, I think I forgot a pen.
Seriously?
I've got one you can use.
I'm sure someone else in this arena has a spare pen, so you can go sit down.
Take it easy. I just wanted to come up here in front of the world to say congratulations and finally put our differences behind us. I would never do anything to take away from your special night that you so rightfully deserve. Trey, even your birth parents are here, which is amazing. Stand up, please. But before you finish up, there's just one thing I want to mention that you left out of your speech. You see, Red wasn't 100% honest about what led to her retirement and later her best friends. In fact, it turns out she has a little secret, which is the real reason she walked away from WWE.
You have to do something. She's gonna ruin everything. I'm sorry, but I'm done hiding this for us. It's over.
What really happened was I found out the truth behind this secret. She didn't want me to tell anyone. So she chose to retire instead. But I couldn't sit back and let her get away without everyone knowing the real Red. So let's start with this. That lovely older couple in the audience, they're not Trey's parents. I know, because they're fakes I hired to be here. That letter you got that said they were coming tonight, also a fake. But if you want to see your real parents, I can make that happen. Here they are. Yeah, that pretty much says it all. And look at the date there. They were already long gone by the time we were in high school. Which makes you wonder, Trey, how could they have written you a letter? Maybe someone else wrote it to try to manipulate you into doing whatever they wanted. And maybe that person was so miserable and lonely, they had to resort to something morbid like that to ensure they always had a friend at their side. But who would do such a terrible thing? Certainly not your so-called best friend, right?
Is this true?
We're not finished here.
Oh, for God's sake.
If you come any closer, I will crush his neck. And the same goes for anyone else. If you try to stop us, I will end him.
Do we actually get a fight in? Oh gosh. Alright, come on. Who is it? Who are you? Who are you? Alright, man. I'll keep wishing some more, or else he'll do something really bad. Oh, wait. Oh, for God's sake. Oh, Becky Lynch. Now I'm fighting her. Great. Hey. Oh, for God's sake. This is bull. WrestleMania.
Do you need me to make another ice machine run?
You know, there's some wounds that ice can't heal. What?
You have to admit, that was a pretty cheesy line.
You know, you have a really strange way of apologizing.
I'm sorry. It's just, we've been working through this all night, and I think I'm starting to lose it. Look, you know how I truly feel. You also know me better than anyone else. I made a stupid decision to protect you when we were kids, and it just kept escalating from there. I wanted to tell you so many times, but it got harder and harder, especially when you started leaving the tickets. I couldn't bring myself to take that away from you. It would be like you finding out that America's Next Top Hand model was fixed.
Wait, is it? Did you hear something?
No, I was just using that as an example.
Okay, because I don't think I could handle that right now. I think I always knew deep down that it was all too good to be true, that I'd never meet them, but I guess a part of me wanted to believe that maybe something bigger would come out of all of this, that it wasn't just about action figures or championships or entertaining millions of people, that it would help me find a part of myself that was missing.
But maybe something bigger did come out of all of this. This wasn't about finding two people who would fill a hole in your life. It was about millions of people finding you to fill holes in their lives.
Right, I'm just gonna go for a quick pee break. Right, I'm back.
Now that was cheesy.
But it's true.
Maybe.
I have something for you.
Please don't tell me this is a letter from my long-lost aunt and uncle telling me to forgive my best friend.
Just open it.
What's this all about?
It's our new list. on one of my ice machine runs, or maybe it was one of the times you locked me out of the room. I can't remember, but I made some phone calls to management, and it's unprecedented, but they've agreed to let us get revenge on Brooklyn and Samoa Joe at tomorrow night's WrestleMania, assuming you're on board.
I guess we're coming out of retirement. This has to be some kind of record.
There's one other thing you need to know. Brooklyn and Samoa Joe agreed to the match, but only if we put our Hall of Fame spots on the line.
You really want to do this?
If we don't fight back after what they did, then we don't deserve those spots.
Package deal. I'm in.
The only thing is, I would have loved a title shot from Samoa Joe's title. I hope they had that stipulation.
Hey, just wanted to let you know, I left 2 open seats in the audience just like you always did.
Why? I mean, obviously my birth parents aren't showing up anytime soon. So was it just for good luck or out of respect or something?
You'll see.
Huh? Huh? Oh, the bloody thingy is gonna show up.
It doesn't matter how tonight turns out, because either way, I'm proud of how far you and Red have come. I mean, sure, it'd be nice to be able to say I trained 2 WWE Hall of Famers, and I could probably raise my rates again. But like I said, doesn't matter.
Well, I know we didn't always see eye to eye, but me and Red owe you for helping us get our start.
What do you mean we didn't see eye to eye? You were my prize student. Never doubted you once. I used to call you Sure Thing Trey.
Are you serious? You thought I'd be a manager at best, and you definitely didn't think I'd make it to WWE, let alone become a Hall of Famer. I think you said something about pooping golden nuggets?
I don't recall that. Anyway, good luck, Sure Thing.
I know you're going to tell us it's not too late to change our minds about the match and putting our Hall of Fame spots on the line, but we need to do this.
I wasn't going to say that at all. It's actually way too late to change your minds. The match is happening.
Oh. Okay, well, that's good then.
I was going to say that if things don't go well, Brooklyn and Samoa Joe can't erase your legacies. Everything you worked for and accomplished won't just disappear.
Sounds like you don't think we can win.
Look, you both have defied the odds before, but I'm just being realistic.
When it comes time to honor the Hall of Fame class tonight, we'll be out there front and center.
Look, I know we haven't spoken much since I've been gone, but I just wanted to say I'm pulling for you tonight. And Brooklyn had no right to exploit your past and ruin your big moment.
I appreciate you saying that.
But I also know how your impatience and temper can get the best of you sometimes. So I'm a little worried that you rushed into this match, especially considering your condition and what's at stake.
Thanks for your concern, seriously. But this is something we have to do, no matter what we could lose in the process.
Let's go and do this. Possibly the final match that we'll ever have. It's very sad.
It's time for the greatest spectacle in sports entertainment. Welcome to WrestleMania.
If you've somehow been off the grid for the past 24 hours, then you missed the news that we have a huge last-minute change to tonight's event. After being ambushed at the conclusion of their Hall of Fame speech, Red and Trey will seek revenge against Brooklyn Von Braun and Samoa Joe.
And saying that the stakes are high feels like a severe understatement. If Brooklyn and Samoa Joe can defeat Red and Trey, they will take their spots in the WWE Hall of Fame.
And we've never seen anything like this before, and it's highly improbable we ever will again. With respect to every competitor who enters the ring tonight and every championship that's contested, it's now time for the most important match of the evening. Red and Trey are here to take on Brooklyn Von Braun and Samoa Joe with their Hall of Fame spots on the line.
It's truly impressive Red and Trey overcame both physical and emotional trauma to be here tonight. But I suppose revenge can motivate someone to do just about anything, including putting everything they've dreamed of and worked for at risk.
Guys, what are these pieces of paper falling down from above?
I believe it's supposed to symbolize their new list, and there's only one thing on it. Beat Brooklyn and Samoa Joe at WrestleMania.
This is why I left the 2 seats. It's time to move on.
I'm glad you're here.
I think that might have been Trey's adoptive parents sitting at ringside.
I think you're right, Byron.
Guess him.
And now here are the 2 superstars who want nothing more than to take everything from Red and Trey to essentially erase their legacies in a single night. It's the so-called American hero, Brooklyn Von Braun and Samoa Joe.
Yeah, these two have a much different kind of bond than Red and Trey. It's an affiliation based on shared hatred for their opponents tonight, dating back years in both cases.
Full disclosure, I think we're looking at the newest members of the WWE Hall of Fame class. Brooklyn and Samoa Joe have been unstoppable from both a mental and physical standpoint since the moment they joined forces. Red and Trey would have a hard time stopping them if they were at full strength, and we know they're not even close to that.
And there you see Red and Brooklyn facing off. There is so much history between these two. We're talking decades of hostility.
I don't know if it'll ever end, but we'll get at least some kind of resolution after tonight's contest is over.
We're not sure who's going to start the match tonight. It actually looks like Brooklyn and Samoa Joe are discussing that right now.
Apparently, it'll be Samoa Joe and Trey.
Brooklyn's going to make Red wait to get her hands on her. Yet another calculated move from the American hero.
This is it. Here we go. WrestleMania is often called the showcase of the immortals. But Red and Trey aren't here to showcase their immortality. They're here to try to save it by retaining their spots in the WWE Hall of Fame.
The fact that Red and Trey are even fighting alongside each other after Brooklyn Von Braun destroyed their original career-defining list and nearly did the same thing to their friendship just proves their bond is unbreakable. They truly are a package deal.
While I agree with you on that, you have to consider what I said earlier. There's no way Red and Trey are 100 or even 50% after the brutal attack just 2 nights ago. Mark my words, that will be a factor at some point in this career-defining match.
Look at this. Wow. Samoa Joe looking a little startled right now.
stomping. Ouch. Oh, targeting the stomach.
His offense is on point right now.
He is just dominant right now. Oh, targeting the stomach.
Look at this. That kick will stop you in your tracks. Oh, right to the gut. Trey escapes the Uranagi, and now he's got Samoa Joe in the Coquina clutch.
Red takes Brooklyn down.
Hold on. Is this actually happening?
It is. Red and Trey of Brooklyn, Von Braun and Samoa Joe locked in their own submission holds.
After everything that's happened among these four adversaries, this feels like the perfect ending.
Don't get ahead of yourself. They need to actually finish them off.
Can Red and Trey do the unthinkable? Will Brooklyn and Samoa Joe give up?
They tapped.
It's over. Red and Trey have pulled off the impossible and ensured that they will forever be honored in the WWE Hall of Fame.
This match takes place 20 times, and on 19 of those occasions, Brooklyn and Samoa Joe get the win, but not tonight. This was special. This was your night, Red and Trey.
Congratulations for the second time on your Hall of Fame induction.
This might have been our first time seeing one of your matches in person, but we were always watching on TV.
We're proud of you, son. Can I still call you that?
Yeah. We have a lot of catching up to do. I'm sorry about that.
We all are. It's okay.
We have something for you. Some maintenance guy from the arena was selling it online. It wasn't cheap.
Luckily, we've gotten good at puzzles in our old age.
Oh my gosh! I thought I lost you, but you're back.
There's one thing left on there we need to finish crossing off.
It appears that the list has somehow been salvaged.
Red and Trey now pick up where they left off 2 nights ago.
Tonight, we witnessed the unexpected, an unexpected victory, an unexpected reconciliation, and finally the unexpected return of what some might think is just an old scrap of paper. But it was more than that to Red and Trey. It's what led them to this very moment that to them was expected all along. They may not have known how they'd end up here, but they knew when they created that list that this was their destiny.
Well said, Michael. Soak every bit of this in. Red and Trey, you deserve it.
And is that the end?
Is that the end? Dun dun dun.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the winners of tonight's match and still members of the WWE Hall of Fame, Red and Trey.
I was just expecting next Stone Cold to come from behind. The best. Clear chapter 18. for another chapter. I completed it. Oh, that's it. Well, to everyone who has been watching for like 2 hours, and currently nearly 2 o'clock in the morning, thank you all so much for watching, all the way to the end. Hope you all enjoyed. Hopefully I can see you all again soon. Yeah, I love you all, and yeah, peace out.